Today, we're going to do a flipped classroom, which means that I'm going to play something, this piece of music, which I got off of sitereading.com. Sorry, that's sitereadingfactory.com. And I'm going to play it with some mistakes. So it's your job to listen through and to determine where those mistakes are. Now, I have to be honest, I've concentrated on making mistakes with the rhythm of this piece of music, so there aren't going to be a ton pertaining to articulations and dynamics, but they're there. So I want you to really concentrate on the rhythm. What I might recommend doing is you're going to hear 4 clicks before it starts playing. Start thinking to yourself, 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you listen through, count each measure all the way up to 4 to see if you can identify where those mistakes are. I'm going to give you a chance to look at the whole piece of music without me playing it first, and I want you to sort of predict, like you would be sight reading this piece of music, where you would expect those challenges to be. All right, look at the tricky rhythms, see if you can count through those in your head before you hear it. Watch for the dynamic changes, see if you can account for those and predict where you're going to expect those challenges to be for someone sight reading this piece. And look for the articulation markings that are most likely to be overlooked. Okay, so take a look. So here's the piece. It's written out for trombone. I will not be playing any wrong notes in this one, so it doesn't matter if you can read the bass clef for the trombone part or not. I just want you to look for rhythm, articulation, and dynamic mistakes. So I'll give you a chance to look that over. Go ahead and pause if you need it. Okay, so first I want you to listen for rhythm mistakes only. Pay no attention to the articulations and dynamics this time, but just make sure you're counting and checking my rhythm. There should be 4 errors here. All right, next step, articulation. I've added the articulations back into the exercise. Keep in mind I'm playing this on trombone, so slurring sounds a little differently than on keyed instruments. There's one major articulation in this one and one that's a little harder to spot. So if you can get both of them, kudos to you, but make sure you listen for at least one. And last but not least, dynamics. This is everybody's favorite. Honestly, this is the one thing that is most commonly forgotten on play tests and chair tests. So keep in mind that dynamics are super important, just as important as notes and rhythms. It's hard to quantify how many mistakes I made in this one because there are crescendos in it. However, there are a couple, so be picky.